Everyone, this is Sam Crane with Heart. Today it is the best day of the month. It is the Not Too Shabby Shop subscription box of the month blog hop and reveal. So I actually realized that I had forgotten in this video one of paper pads, so I will talk about that when I describe everything that you get in the box. You get some little flyer just to direct you to different places you can go for inspiration for your box and other products from Not Too Shabby Shop. So this is a really fun box. So we've got 3 stamp sets. You can see them here. They are called Cowgirl's Heart, Western Sentiments, and Desert Landscape. You get 2 paper pads, Desert Dreams, which is not in this video, and Cowgirl Up. You also get matching ephemera that matches at least one of the stamp sets, as well as the paper pad. I am showing you in this video today how to combine your different products in the box, regardless of, what ephemera goes with what paper pad. You really can play around with them. And that's what we're going to do in this video today. We're going to play around with the items in the box. In your ephemera, in the one that matches the Desert Dreams, there are these 2 very large ephemera pieces. It's so fun. I hope we get more of these because they were really fun. I already stamped on one. We'll talk about that when I talk about that card. And so I'm also using stamp sets from the sentiments from, I believe, 2 of the stamp sets. And so the large ephemera is really, really fun. And we're going to make a 5x7 card. To make a 5x7 card, it is 10 inches by 7 inches, and then you score at 5 inches. The paper I'm going to be using is from Cowgirl Up. And I might have likes. I think I might have used Desert Dreams for the other card, but we won't worry about that too much. So what I thought when I saw that large ephemera piece was that it reminded me of a picture frame. So we're going to be creating sort of a wall that our picture can hang on. So I'm using 2 pieces of paper from the Cowgirl Up paper pad. And so it comes with all of these really great sort of rustic pieces that would work really, really well for a floor or a wall. And so in this case, I'm going to be using the floral side to be like wallpaper, and then the more woodsy side is going to be used to kind of be like wainscoting or something to that effect. So I really like the look of this. This is just a really fun kind of look. And so I'm just going to go ahead and glue those 2 pieces down to the front of my 5x7 card. And this is the kind of card that you save for someone really special, because it really is a fun card. So I've got this teeny tiny little piece. It's 1/4 inch by 5. And so that is just to kind of separate my wall. I probably could have cut another rustic piece, like a darker piece, to kind of finish the wall, but I decided to go with something a little bit more decorative. And then once that's down, then I'm going to go ahead and put my framed picture up of this desert scape. So in this case, I'm combining both lines, the Desert Dreams and the Cowgirl line, to make one card. And it works. I think it really works. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And I've got these little boots. Like, the boots are just, they also could be a decorative piece in your home, or it could be just your cowboy boots sitting next to the wall. So these are really cute. And so this way I'm combining the 2 collections ephemera into one piece. So that's going there. And then I just have the I Will Not Desert You sentiment from the, I think it's called Desert Dreams stamp set that comes in your box. desert landscape, sorry. And then I went ahead and decorated the inside of the card. So this is from Cowboy Up, and I just cut a piece of paper. I believe that paper is 4 by 6, maybe it's 4 by 5. And I went ahead and I put another ephemera piece in the corner, and I stamped the sentiment, which is from the Western Sentiments. And then there's my first card. So the second card shows a lot of different techniques, but the first is to make a shaped card. And so all I did was take the, I have these sort of arched dies. And so I think it's the second to largest one seemed to match the best. And so all I did was make sure I cut a 5.5 by 4 1/4 piece of paper, an A2 size card. And then I used my die to cut that image out, that arched image, but I made sure that one side, the folded side, didn't cut by just moving my die over. So I went ahead, and so this is a way to use ephemera to decorate a card. And in this case, we're decorating ephemera, so it's all a thing. But I went ahead and I stamped the sentiment right on there. And now I'm going to go ahead and use some of these pieces to decorate the card. So I really do like how this card comes out. I really like these large ephemera pieces, and it just really, really works. So I've got these stars, and what I did with the stars is I cut around the white part because there's like a white shadow on all of the ephemera pieces, and you can modify your ephemera. So in this case, I cut that white piece off, so now the border is just black instead of white. And so, and these stars come in the ephemera, and so I'm going to put that around the sentiment. And then I've got my eagle, I think it's an eagle, on foam. And so I'm going to go ahead and just place that right there like it's soaring over the desert landscape. And everything just works really, really nicely. So now I've got these two other little pieces. I've got like a desert flower, and then I've got this cactus. So the flower I'm just putting underneath the cactus. Kind of looks like it's blooming, and it just gives it a little bit extra color down there. And then I've got that cactus with, I don't know what that is, a steer head? I don't know what they call it. There underneath the cactus. I'm sure there's an appropriate name for it. And so that's also on foam. I actually lived in Arizona for a year. I went to grad school in Tucson, but it's been a long time since I've been there. And so they decorate the inside as well. I just cut another one of those arched things. And this is where I used the Desert Dreams paper. So I did use the Desert Dreams paper inside this card right here. And I use the sentiment for the Western Sentiments that says saddle up. And I just basically cut a square and I stamped it on there. And the last thing for my card is a little piece of ephemera. So I've got another little piece of ephemera that's just going to fit right down there. And there we go. Both my cards are done. Be sure that you visit everyone on the hop. Leave a comment so you can win a prize. Thank you for watching. This is Cindy with Create the Heart.